This episode is brought to you by Squarespace, the all-in-one platform that makes it fast and easy to create your own professional website or online portfolio. For a free trial and 10% off your first purchase, go to squarespace.com and use offer code American Idol.
You're listening to the AFTERBUZZ TV Network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Keith Johnson.
The AFTERBUZZ Studios in Los Angeles, California. Presented by Maria Menounos and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is AFTERBUZZ TV's American Idol After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AFTERBUZZ TV's American Idol After Show.
When I'm stuck with the day that's gray and lonely, I just stick up my chin
with you
and grin and say,
oh my, I told you both not to sing over me.
Hey guys, you are watching the American Idol After Show on AFTERBUZZ TV. And there's the real idol coming in for us. Thank you, Jesus. That's the voices of my sweet Lord, Kelly Clarkson. I'm Jason Ikeler. Joining me tonight
is Stephanie Giorgi and our little guest this evening.
Little guest.
It's Justin Guarini from season 2.
Season 2 finalist.
Season 1
Please.
finalist.
Thank you, guys.
So y'all, what's going on right now is that we kicked off Team Nice. So Violet and JC won't be here with us this episode, but you'll see them next week.
We had y'all vote last week.
Yes.
Team Spice or Team Nice.
Right.
Obviously, Team Spice
So
won. We brought in a little more spice.
Sorry about that. My other name is Jeff Masters. I helm from North Carolina, home of Fantasia Barrino and soon-to-be Senator Clay Aiken.
Clay Aiken, soon to be senator. So guys, it is Hollywood week.
It is. It's
and
Hollywood
American Idol,
or right back home.
I know, American Idol switching it up on us. And you go, you sing. If you suck, you get on the bus and you drive to the airport.
And you know what? As you heard before, we're still here.
In Hollywood.
For a good reason.
The sun will come out. So let's talk about the get into the studio. Were you guys shocked about the new changes? I think that was a 10.
I was blown away because it was so sudden.
I liked it though because Idol is fresh this season.
It is. It's good. And I was reading everyone's tweets and they were talking about, does anyone still watch American Idol?
Yeah.
I do.
I do too. And
We watch
good.
American Idol.
There's 3
It's
of
great.
us.
Sorry.
I like the change. I thought it was fast paced. It threw us in there. I was very surprised when they said that there was 212 finalists from around the country.
I know, it's actually not that many if you think about how
Yeah.
many thousands of people audition.
But that's okay because, oh my God, that's a long competition.
Yeah, that
They
is.
needed to start eliminating, which I have to say it was so good. Hollywood or right back home.
So
that was intense.
Before we saw everybody sing, we saw the people they weren't so sure of singing.
Like 52 people.
Yeah.
Right.
Did anybody stick out to you guys?
Johnny, he went home.
Did he go home?
He did. I'm pretty
The
sure he
pumped up
wasn't.
kid.
Johnny
yeah,
guy.
the pumped up kid.
That bums me out. He was
I
the
think
guy
it's
that
because he was
everybody
too young.
and they thought he sounded like the guy from Pearl Jam. I thought he sounded great. I thought his face just looked like he was.
He didn't have any
scared out of his
facial
mind.
expressions.
I like the girl Connor with the blonde guitar, I think from Colorado.
Yes.
Yeah,
Sweat Stroll.
she sang "Let Her Go."
Really
Yeah.
interesting
She was good.
She was
voice.
Honestly, all of that whole first bunch though, I was kind of like, meh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was no stars.
No. It was that the whole format was just interesting.
You know
where they
who
could
I was
watch the
really
people.
bummed out
no,
by
please,
too?
I wasn't talking. It's
Oh,
fine.
I thought
No,
you were. I
totally.
thought your sentence was coming to an end, and so I was just trying
So
to pick up
this
the pace.
evening, everyone, this is going to be the Jason and Jeffrey show, and I'm just here to sit and.
So, anyways,
rate.
back to me. No, I'm kidding. I thought Morgan DePlitch was very disappointing. The girl that sang "Brave."
Yeah, I wrote
On the
home.
piano.
I just wanted to point out that was a disappointment.
I'm so happy that they had to do it
Good.
again.
Thank you for that.
It was such proof of them not being
One.
able to sing.
We have cards where we're voting performances
And each other.
and each other's hosting abilities.
Yeah.
So far, Jason gave me a 6.
I'd say I'm at a 10 right now. But the contestants, so all the maybe ones sang, and then they get on 2 different buses, which
Right.
is really,
That
really
was-
mean, but really amazing television. Because
It
you
was
don't know
awesome.
if you made it or not until you get to the airport or your hotel.
That was the best part. They said get on the buses. You'll find out at the end.
Either way, everybody's crying.
Right. They're nervous.
That entire format, though, of watching the judges discuss your performance after
in front of you,
that was crazy.
Yeah.
I loved it though, because
It was.
I think it like you see these things and it's so drawn out,
Yeah.
and it's like no pressure's on. Did you like this person? No. Did you like this person? Yes.
Yeah, I like too that the judges came out and were like, "This is what's gonna happen," and then they sat down. It wasn't like Ryan being like, "Okay, we're bringing the judges out. They're very like detached."
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, and they were just on top of it. Like, they know what they're doing.
And the contestants thought that they got like a week off or something, right? Like,
Yeah.
You get a week in Hollywood and then you get to go.
I don't know. All I gotta
Sure
say is that
didn't.
if I flew there 8 hours from East Coast to sing for like 30 minutes and got back on a plane, that's not good for your veins, okay?
Yeah,
Blood
well-
flow. What? I'd be livid.
Yeah, for real. Luckily, that would never happen to me.
Why not? Oh, we
'Cause
heard earlier.
Okay, he
'Cause
died.
I'm a 10.
Anyway.
So let's talk about the Hollywood performances.
Mm-hmm.
First up was Majesty, and she was one of my favorite of the whole night.
She was so good. I was so surprised.
She sang 1,
She was
2, 3, 4 by
precious.
Feist.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
really won me over.
So did I. And
Did we see her before?
she was on a Thursday episode.
Oh, okay. So she didn't stand out.
No, she was great. I think she was very
I don't
amazing.
remember.
She
Her
was
audition
precious.
really didn't stand out to me, though.
Yeah.
But I thought she had a good look.
Real quick, can we say goodbye before we go on with the rest of them? I want to say goodbye to Samantha Kames because she left.
What did she sing?
She was with the curly hair, remember? And she said that she
and
depended
has,
more
like,
on her guitar than she did on her vocals.
The poetry slam voice.
Yeah, but she was great, so she had to go. That was unfortunate.
Oh, well.
Oh well. Okay,
We
fine. Back
we
to
got
Majesty.
a little more attitude on the panel tonight.
Anyone else we should say goodbye to before we move on?
No,
No,
that was it.
That's the only
Just-
one that I'm like, oh, I'm gonna miss you.
Yeah, ditto.
So I said about JC Rubio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened to him?
I can't tell you on the air.
Juan
Okay.
Carlos, te extraño con todo mi corazón. Me hace mucha falta que no
Okay,
estás aquí con
J-Lo.
nosotros.
What she just
Keeping your
said was next up was John Fox.
John Fox. Yeah.
I thought he had a good voice, but he sounded like I don't know if I'm allowed to say douchey. So
he was
I
okay.
apologize, but that version of Chris Daughtry, like a worse Chris Daughtry.
So not good.
Yeah, basically.
Kind of.
I really did like Brandy Neely though.
Really?
Brandy was okay. She had a good voice. I don't think she stood out to me. Maybe I just didn't feel.
See, all I said during Brandy Neely was bored.
No, she was pretty
I think
good.
that's because she picked Grace Potter stars. Grace has like an interesting, amazing tone and voice, and these belters like Brandy Neely, they just like belt the tone out of their voice.
It's weird because Grace Potter is actually very oversung on any of these competition shows.
oh yeah, isn't that
Everybody thinks
interesting?
it's like super unique to do Grace Potter, and it's not.
yeah. I just think that Brandy Neely needs to grow her hair out a little bit. The bob, I thought she was like 45.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? One of the tweets were, I like how everyone who's 15 looks like they're 30. Everyone who was young did look mad old.
Yeah, and if you're young, you should own it, especially on a show like this.
Oh,
It's a
absolutely.
young crowd this year too. I think that
Speaking of young crowds, Spencer Lloyd, what did you think of him?
Spencer Lloyd is first of all blowing up on Twitter.
He is. Did you
Everybody
see
loves
that?
him because he's a little hottie.
He is a hottie.
Doesn't he? I thought he looked like David Archuleta's like hotter older brother.
Oh my god.
You know?
You know?
you know.
You know? Do you know what I'm saying?
No, I
Did
thought he was
not?
great.
Yeah, and he was so good at the piano. I like that a lot of times when people play instruments on the show, their voice is lacking.
Yeah.
No,
And I thought
it
he
was-
had an insane voice.
Honestly, it was like a little performance already.
Yeah, but I can't imagine him performing that. It was like a very emotional performance. I couldn't imagine him standing with a mic and doing that and it being as engaging.
Well, maybe he'll be a John Legend and always perform with his piano.
Maybe he plays guitar too.
Maybe
Yeah,
he does.
maybe, but I just
maybe
have
he
a-
got moves.
I have a pet peeve when artists close their eyes when they're performing because you can't
Okay.
like see, and he was blind.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Was
I get that.
Were his eyes closed the entire performance?
Yes.
Oh, that's a bummer.
I was
Okay, I
looking at
understand
his
that.
whole
And,
body.
well, I'll take that back. Maybe half closed, and then when he had them open, he was looking at his hands. So
Well, regardless, hopefully he'll change
It rounds
that.
up.
I
Yeah.
do think that.
But I
he's
do
incredible.
think he was a standout in the solo
Oh,
performances.
absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely.
And I don't remember his audition either.
Thursday.
Okay.
Well, you know what though? But some of them, I think that the ones that are
so
really great, I think they did just save for Hollywood Week.
Or I think if when the producers edited it, if somebody just had an okay audition and they know like, oh, this guy killed it in Hollywood Week, they're like, oh, let's save him.
Right.
I mean, and also the people I thought killed some auditions, I didn't see their face once. Paisley,
Oh, okay, yeah.
where were you,
Oh,
girl?
yeah.
Yeah,
Is
that's
that her
true.
name?
Yeah,
That was the one that
Paisley-
you
we
kept
didn't-
talking about. Yeah.
We didn't see Paisley. We didn't see girl from X Factor.
I didn't see the curly blonde hair girl I liked.
Oh, you're right, and she made it.
I don't know. I didn't see her.
Did she?
I'm
Well, I
sure
guess
they
we'll see
did
it throughout the episode.
But I bet Because,
Season,
like it or not, these shows are very produced, especially before it gets to live week.
No, don't say
Yeah,
that.
I'm gonna just ruin some things for you.
Are you kidding me? Let me get my 6 out.
So
I'm pissed.
if the producers are like, we want these people to go far, and they have
They'll
a
make sure it
crappy
happens.
Hollywood Week performance, and they're still in it,
They won't
maybe
show
they
them till
won't
later.
show it, or they'll show them in like a quick montage.
Yeah.
I thought it was okay. I didn't know why they had some like behind the scenes videos of people in like personal lives, like shot on the iPhone.
Yeah.
Do you think they asked everybody to shoot things and anything was good they just took?
I'm
Maybe.
sure. I mean, I'm sure a
'Cause
lot of
the
people did it
that
anyways.
the people they showed were kind of random.
Yeah.
Like it
was.
wasn't like a crowd favorite.
It wasn't.
That's true.
And they're,
Like,
but they're
where
probably
was
just the only
Paisley's
ones who
iPhone
did.
video?
Right. But maybe some of the other contestants didn't even do the iPhone videos. So they just said, whoever did do one, go ahead and send it in.
Some people
you
don't
gotta
have
be on TV.
iPhones. Who knew?
Whatever.
Craziness.
Weird.
All right. Well,
Wouldn't
next
you-
was Austin Wolf.
Whatever.
He was all right. He sang the Adele song.
No,
Take It
Austin's
All
a
by
girl.
She's saying "Take It All" by Adele. Mm-hmm. Oh, because do we have an Austin? That's
She
a
was-
boy. We have Sam Wolf.
We have Sam Wolf, exactly. Austin Wolf was very good. She's the one that I mistaked for our mascot, who was really Kenzie.
You know, I thought Austin Wolf was okay.
She was good. I thought she was lovely.
I'm kind of
I thought she was
overhearing people
amazing.
do Adele songs on the
Oh,
show too.
okay.
You know,
I agree. That's like
Yeah.
Whitney for me.
yeah, like you can't do it.
I was really disappointed by Selena. She was the girl that kind of like
twin.
choked at the end of it.
Selena
Yeah, the twin.
Miranda.
I really liked her voice. I thought it was interesting, funky. I kind of like jazzy, and then she started getting her upper register, and she lost it.
Yeah, she couldn't hold her notes, unfortunately, which is the worst part. But that's why they have to do it. It's like those those moments.
Yeah.
But I'm
You know,
sorry, if
suspenseful
you're a
moments
good
that's how
singer
you
and
get
you
to
know
see.
you're not going to hit those notes, like
Yeah.
take it down an octave.
That is the thing. Don't keep trying to hit at the high note. Just
Yeah.
take it down. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you're
absolutely.
singing a cappella, change the key. Nobody's going to know.
Well, it doesn't
There was-
matter now because they need to know whether or not they're going to be able to sing other songs. So
Right.
better now than later to get eliminated.
It was like the other guy who sang "Stars" by Grace Potter. He like the big like no. He
Yeah.
just kept
Exactly,
down.
yeah.
And it was weird, but you know, better than reaching for the high note.
Yeah.
Right.
I thought it was really interesting. This show in particular, the young people, you could hear just like this untrained quality to a lot of them, and like this rawness. And it was good at some points. And some points it made me say,
I
"Hey,
need voice
yeah,
lessons."
take the
Yeah.
year off, get a
Yes.
really great voice teacher, and come back and rock it because you have so much potential." But potential does not like win a competition.
It does.
I wonder how much time in between Hollywood Week and the live shows there actually is. Because if they let them, you know what I mean? If they see somebody in Hollywood Week that like has a lot of potential,
Right.
do they get to work with the vocal coaches before they go to the live rounds?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Are
I'm
you-
sure there's
hopefully-
in between time.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out where that hotel was because they have to occupy the entire, like all the ballrooms.
Yeah.
200
Do you know
people.
who
Yeah.
actually,
So many
though,
people, are you kidding?
from his original audition to Hollywood Week, I liked his audition, Sam Wolf.
Oh, so did I. I loved it.
He improved
I thought
100%, and he was good when he auditioned.
Mm-hmm. No, well, I thought he sounded, you see, for the audition, I thought he was all right. And now I thought that he did awesome.
He sang Waiting on the World to Change.
Yeah.
I really
Down
liked
there.
his voice.
I thought it was so much better than before.
I thought it was solid. It sounded like he's been like trained.
Yeah,
In
and
a good way.
But I bet he has. I bet he took voice lessons in between.
I mean, he was the guy who he said his entire family plays the guitar and sings, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
where his, the guitar was,
His
Passed
grandfathers,
down.
great
generations to generations.
I said guitars did not exist back then. I see you, Wolf.
right.
we know.
Anyways. So this was the only time that we saw Carrie during this episode. It was once.
Covered in blood. It was horrible. What are you talking about?
Yeah. That's
The
exactly what I was talking about.
I actually really liked her. I don't remember what she was saying, but I thought
was
she
just-
had like a cool like Miranda Lambert type
Yeah.
vibe tonight.
She didn't
And-
stick out this time. She still sounded great. She
Yeah.
didn't sound bad. So that's probably why she got lost in
the
the
crowd.
episode. Yeah,
Like
or in the
Hansel
crowd.
and Gretel.
Exactly. She didn't leave no cookie
Definitely.
crumbs.
Who was Isla Stackhouse? She went home, right?
Yes.
Now that bums me
disappointed.
out.
Oh, because
because
she was the one who had the great, like she was spunky. She had a cool performance, but
It wasn't her best vocal, but and obviously that's important. It's American Idol. But she does have, like you said, spunky. Like when she's on stage, nobody's on their phone, nobody's on their computer. Everybody's watching her sing because she
Yeah.
just has that sort of presence.
she does.
And I felt like the presence lacking for a lot of good voices
Yeah.
tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
So maybe Isla should just like rap or something in the middle if she doesn't have the notes.
Yeah, I mean, there's that guy, the country guy with his like sad story about his 2 kids and he has a goatee. I didn't write down his name because I didn't care about him because I thought his personality was so vacant. I
Yeah.
thought he had a good voice.
That's the one that you said, the sob story that you didn't like.
Yeah, because if you have a sob story, which we had one later on in the night that we'll talk about, if it's relevant to your performance that day, or if it just happened and it really is affecting you, But don't
Like,
try
say
to
I'm
like
right,
scrape
right.
up the saddest thing that happened in your life and then be
I
like,
agree.
And use it. Pick me.
this
pick
song
me.
is dedicated to my 7 children because we are all on child support. And, you know, I don't care.
I'm sure some of the producers kind of.
I'm
egg
sure
it
they do
on.
too,
Yeah,
which
so
just
that's
suck
a
for the
bummer.
contestants.
It does.
But they shouldn't share those stories in the first place.
Yeah.
You know what I
know.
mean? They come up from somewhere.
Like they do. They ask them,
what's
what's
the
really
sa-
bad happened in your life
What's
so
the
far?
saddest thing that's ever happened
Yeah.
to you? Okay, guys, go.
Okay, now exaggerate. Okay, well, when my family moved here from South Italy, I didn't have my leg. I was missing my right arm, and it just took a while to grow back. You know, I was bald. It came back in, and I couldn't speak English. I could only speak Italian.
And weren't you a girl then?
I was a girl.
Oh
and
my
I
God.
only ate lasagna, but you know, I started branching out. I tried different other foods. I joined the Peace Corps,
It gets better.
and it gets better. It also gets better for, how do you pronounce his name? Mufarian?
No, CJ Harris.
CJ Harris.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about CJ.
Oh my God,
Oh my
can
gosh,
we?
he was
okay,
so
I want
good.
to talk
He's
about
very good.
CJ's
He was
voice.
It's raw.
Because if we're talking about CJ's voice, it was incredible. He sang Trouble by Ray LaMontagne. He's got that great rasp and that great everything. And I know everybody online doesn't like when I talk about people being marketable, but he's not marketable. He's not a pop star. He's not gonna, you know what I mean? He's not gonna win.
Maybe not a pop
thing.
star. I could still see him as a performer.
Because
Well, maybe.
sex sells.
Well,
Yeah.
someone also tweeted today
And so
that
do
I liked
braces.
that there are singers and there are artists.
Yeah.
And that's a very good point. So maybe for you, he is a singer, not an artist.
Well, I think he's more of an artist than a. I think like the way he plays music.
I don't think that analogy applies to him.
Yeah, I think he's more like
Doesn't- well, I
a.
mean, maybe he's not an art. Well, he's just a singer. He's a good singer, and he's not an artist, as in a performer. How,
He's
how
not
does that
a, okay.
not
How
apply?
about not a pop artist?
I just think
Because there's like pop stars and then there's.
No, because if you're an artist, you're gonna fall into R&B, soul, whatever it is. You're an artist. You're a performer. What are you talking about?
No, but I think he's like a good artist in a way that he's a good musician and can like sing a song and make you feel something.
if you're a pop star, you've hordes of fans following you around, begging to sleep with
Yeah.
you. And I cannot imagine that for him. Sorry,
Maybe.
CJ. I really thought you
Hey,
were great.
people are gonna follow Lil Wayne. They're gonna follow CJ Harris, probably.
Not. Probably not.
Okay, Alex Preston. Unfortunately, he won't get followed, but he's great.
I thought he was trying too hard.
Well, yeah,
He sang Scream
his
and
song
Shout, Will I
choice,
Am, and
that was
Britney.
bummed because I absolutely loved him. Hashtag
Because
Ali.
people think it's so original to do a Britney Spears song when play it with the
Why?
guitar.
Britney
It's
Spears wasn't
not.
even original for
That's
herself.
not a song. Scream and shout.
Yeah, but it's like people have done that and try. You know what I mean? On every
Yes,
single
when
one of
they-
the
Everyone
shows.
does toxic like 9
Yeah.
million times.
So that's not that original. That's like singing "I Will Always Love You" now.
Oh.
If I
How about?
should wait.
But our mascot Kenzie
Kenzie
Hall
Hall.
was super dope.
See, and that's dope because I've never heard anybody sing "Can't Hold Us" on one of these shows.
Yeah. Well, and how she did it.
And then she sang it. But like we said last week, we were right. That's why we kicked off Team Nice from the show. Because they thought she should be wailing like Carrie Underwood. And she didn't. She held it back
Yeah.
and just did it like artsy and it works.
Exactly. No, she was
You're welcome.
incredible. Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
I love you, Violet. I love you, JC. Bye.
And then Briston Maroney. We're just running through these because
Yeah.
there's like 17 million.
I don't want to talk about everybody.
Okay.
6 is for everybody.
Okay.
I wanna talk
You
about
wanna move on to the
Mufaria.
groups? Mufaria.
How do you pronounce his name?
Moon Farid.
Mufasa.
Oh, his dad was
okay,
so funny.
Please hold a second while I get my 10 out. He's saying roll on the
Rolling,
river.
yeah.
Rolling.
Rolling.
He
Rolling
is
on a
this
river.
season's Clay Aiken. They're gonna give him contacts. They're gonna give him skinny jeans.
Oh, they're gonna make him look super good.
Yeah.
Do you know what though?
His
There's
voice was great.
Oh, his
It
voice
was
and
great,
his runs
but
are
why
incredible.
did he sing? I mean, they laughed, but I felt like that was too much of a joke.
That's what I was gonna say. There's some weird quality about him that makes me think he thinks the whole competition is a joke, and it makes me like
well,
him
maybe
less.
because
I
Harry
think
Connick Jr. cradled him in his audition.
I think it's his confidence. He doesn't have like the confidence to believe himself, so he makes it seem like it's a joke. But his
Okay.
voice is good.
Yeah, he has a
enough.
good voice.
Mm.
And I think when he takes the competition seriously, when he believes in himself, he will
Yeah.
be in the top 4.
well, when he
Four?
did it, during his audition, he was incredible. I thought he did
I'm gonna
amazing.
say he'll be in the top
Hold on,
106, approximately. I think he's good. I don't know if he's a. I don't know. He'd be interesting.
We'll
I'd
see.
like
He'll
him in
switch
there for
up.
the aspect of the TV show.
You have done me wrong. As my wife. What is that from? You know what
Sorry.
we can all agree on?
Jeffrey and I are breaking up.
And I have to be here
You
for that.
have. My name is Nene Leaks, by the way. You.
You're gonna talk.
That was a Nene Leaks quote. You've done me wrong as your wife. Gina from Detroit.
Gina from Detroit. Was that?
She's
Gina
the choker.
Prosciutto? I mean, Asciutto?
I'm so
I always call
excited
her
about her
Prosciutto.
makeover. They're gonna get the choker off her.
Yeah.
They're gonna get the glitter off her eyelids, and she's gonna be great.
I agree.
She's gonna be good. Remember, you didn't like her last week because you said that she
I
was
didn't-
moving her
okay.
mouth.
She will
make it to the live
whatever.
show. She will make
I don't not like her. I don't think she's like a wow. But I bet if they do give her a makeover, flat iron that hair, get rid of those hoops, take off like 10 layers of makeup, she could do it.
If you're watching and you want to learn anything from us, it's that people with curly hair do not make it in this world.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Also, if you're watching though, don't
Thank you,
forget
that's all
to
to
rate
say.
us on iTunes and
back
on
next
YouTube
week.
and,
And
let us know
also,
what
guys,
you think.
Before we talk about groups, because we got to talk about groups, we want to remind everybody that this episode is brought to you by Squarespace.
Squarespace.
The all-in-one platform that makes it fast and easy to create your own professional website or online portfolio.
Your own professional website.
And for
or
a
online
free
portfolio.
trial and 10% off your first purchase, go to squarespace.com, and use offer code.
American Idol.
Idol.
So all you have to do is type in American Idol and you will get 10% off. And what's cool about Squarespace is they don't make you use a credit card to sign up.
Yes, that's dope.
So you get your
my
10%
God.
promo before you have to pay, so you can see if you like it.
Which is perfect, especially for everyone who's living in Los Angeles. You know, we're trying to do our thing. I'm about to start using it so that I can promote my webisode and my website and everything else.
Yeah, and it's very user friendly. Like
it
if you
is.
need a website, you can click and drag like YouTube videos, your Twitter, your Facebook.
Where is it that we put the promo code again? Or what do we put there?
You just
American
go to
Idol.
squarespace.com and you use promo code
American Idol.
I like the drag function too, because like
Yeah.
I'm big into the drag world, and so it's just nice to like drag things, you know.
Drag and
They're
drop.
so
things.
funny.
Just drag and drop. It's
No,
my
but
nickname in college.
Well, and a lot of times, like, I'm not very good at technology, but I was actually, this is for real.
But thank you, Squarespace.
Squarespace, my friend was working on a Squarespace website last
Yeah.
night, and it's super easy to use.
Good. I need that because I'm a little bit.
Also, I just
Technically-
kind of like the like look of it. It looks cool.
It's clean.
Like other websites, it's like just like boxes, and I'm like, oh, this was a WordPress. For this, I'm
know.
like,
Yeah.
hey, this
Well,
is
and you
cool.
can-
Like me.
Just like Jeffrey,
Just
you
like
can pick
Jeffrey.
your own format and format it to whatever you want to do. And they also have 24/7 help.
Perfect.
So 24 hours a day,
Which
7
is
days a
perfect
week.
because we all know we'll be making those websites between midnight and 4 a.m.
Are
That's
you kidding
true.
me?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Jeffrey's sleeping.
My grandmas go to sleep super early because
I
they have
get
to
up
wake up
before.
super early. Sorry,
But
Nana.
Yes, guys, squarespace.com, promo code
Squarespace.
American Idol.
American Idol.
Squarespace. Promo code American Idol.
Promo code American Idol.
Promo code groups.
Okay, is there
Groups.
anybody you want to talk about before we talk about the groups?
I have said my piece.
I think I've said my piece also. Oh, Tequila was super good.
Oh,
Oh,
tequila.
tequila.
Tequila Mockingbird.
Wait,
oh,
we
I
have
love
to do
her
another
so
shot for her.
much.
Sorry, shots for tequila.
Tequila. I don't think tequila would make it that far, to be honest.
No, but she's fun. Stuffy G just choked.
Just choked.
I'm here for the truth.
Anyways.
Okay, so
I really liked Mandisa. I thought she was great. Like, you know, she's singing those inspirational songs, and I think she's going to
she
go
was.
far.
What a blessing she
Definitely.
is to the show. So we don't actually see group performances tonight,
Right.
but that's all right because we had like 45 minutes of drama.
We'd like
was.
to interrupt this for a special segment called Jessica.
Oh my gosh, Pinky.
First of all, Jessica, who did your hair?
Second of all, if
Fire
you broke,
them.
if what, quote her please.
Oh, I've got it written down,
Okay,
word for
good.
word.
You don't know?
You don't know how hard it is to be a broke-ass musician. You don't know how hard it is to be a broke-ass musician, son.
Really, Jessica? We're on season 37
Really?
of American Idol.
It's true,
That's
girl.
at least like 5 million contestants, and you don't think they know?
And
She's
how you gonna let somebody's
23.
mama make you cry? No, I'm just kidding.
And how you gonna do your eyeliner like that, Jessica?
Anyway, so this is
Speaking
super.
of drag and
But
drop,
do you think they don't get when they're like doing this in front of the cameras? Like to win one of these shows, you have to be the girl next door, and you have to make everybody like
I'm
you.
sure.
Yeah.
No, but listen, I'm sure that at the beginning of everything, everyone is thinking, I'm not going to do anything that I've seen every contestant that
you
does
mean like
something
be
horrible.
nice to people?
No, but you can't help it. Once you get caught up and you forget, you don't even know what they're kind of filming or how
But
they're
it
going to
doesn't
edit
matter
it.
because if you're a good star,
You're right.
you know how to turn. Even if you
You
hate
sure
the
do.
person next to you, like I'm doing tonight, you Oh yeah, definitely. You act like you love them, and you know what I mean. You're like, it's tough, but I'm gonna get through this, and you be positive.
Right.
When the camera's on you, you turn it on.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Just look at Bethany Frankel. She now has a show of her own.
But we have to understand that for the contestants right now, it's a little bit hectic. So J-Lo mentioned that they're going to be paying attention to choreograph, harmony, and their uniqueness. Oh, sorry.
No, I don't necessarily
need to
agree
get out
with
of the way.
choreography because this isn't X Factor.
But I'm
I
sure
agree.
they're just trying to see what kind of rhythm they have. Meaning, the choreography part is to see how well they work together with other people. So there's like different dynamics. This is kind of like a strategy thing.
I get that, but I feel like the guy who plays the guitar, I felt so bad for him, Sam Wolf, that he's like, I don't know how to dance. You shouldn't be
But he did
dancing.
great.
Have
Who
you ever seen
cares?
John Mayer dance? It'd be like that.
Just at the club, baby. Wink.
Oh my god. Anyways,
So you're okay with the dancing?
I'm not.
I mean, it's. I don't think it's a big deal. It's just something to do while they're up there, so they don't sound like. Well, I mean, they're probably gonna sound like idiots anyways. But
And then-
Well, speaking of sounding bad, you need to have like lots of sleep to
Yeah.
sound at
Yeah.
your best. I don't know actually how much they made it seem like they slept like for 20 minutes, possibly, maybe 30 max. Like I want to know how like early they started the next
and
morning.
you can tell by the people already starting to quit. How do you feel about that guy after the groups?
Oh my
He said,
God,
"I'm gonna
I
quit."
hate
Oh,
that.
I can't believe it.
I can't sing. Really? Do you know Kelly Clarkson chugged olive oil before she won American Idol because she lost her voice? Because that's what you do. You suck it up and you find a way.
You sure do.
And look at her now. She's nobody.
Oh,
Kelly who?
he'll beat you up. Take
Girl,
them headphones
home
off.
hungry.
I'll
This is
hold
celebrity
them,
death
baby.
match.
Oh my God, I would win.
Okay, and also the girl who was like, I'm not going to rehearse with any of y'all, but I might perform with you. If I'm up to it, we'll let you know.
And wait, was that the girl that they opened the whole season with?
No, it was not. It looked like her. We
she had
don't
the
even
same
know
haircut.
who she is.
She
Yeah.
had the same haircut.
She
that
does
girl,
have
I
the
don't
same
think
haircut.
has made it yet. I mean, no, I take that back. We have not seen her.
Yeah.
this
We haven't
episode.
seen her yet. That's right. But yeah, so I think this was good. And
think
it eliminated so many people.
And I think the
to
ones
see
they
how they
showed
are.
us
Ugh, how
tonight are not
annoying.
the ones that are going to make it,
Right.
because the way they're
making us
producing it,
hate
they're
them.
making us hate all of them.
Yeah, of course. And the girl the poor two, her daddy. What's the daddy's girl? Who's in the
Oh,
group?
the girl whose daddy was the one hit wonder.
Yes.
She's not going to make it.
Oh, I know, but her audition wasn't that
She
great.
did-
We'll see.
she
And
did
then they
hold
got
herself
screwed right
together
now.
well.
And that girl, she said, "Oh, well, it's up to y'all. Like, if you can't find nobody else." Are you kidding?
Yeah.
I like how the camera guy was like, "Are you gonna create problems that are unnecessary?" She should have said, "Yes, sir, I am.
How
Please
fun
send
would
me
it
home."
be to be the camera guy during this night?
Oh, I know.
Like, there's so much crazy stuff going on.
I'd just
So
be
much.
tired. I don't
And
know.
all the girls crying. The other star trying to preach.
But you know what? I bet the people.
Oh, yeah.
She was trying to preach, and that was not good. I bet the people who are actually good, though,
My yellow
like
was
if you
cracking
can
me up,
sing
though.
and you can do harmony, and they're singing a Lord song, everybody knows that song. You practice for an hour and you go to sleep for 10 hours, rest your voice, get up and practice, and I bet they'll sound amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's all these basic people.
Right.
I mean, we really only saw like in the groups, like maybe 6 groups.
That's true.
they're turning this into the Hunger Games.
Out of 100 people, they
They're
should do it that
eliminating.
style.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I think also there's a certain, if you are a good singer and you have a good personality, there's a certain like shock factor of like, oh my God, where were they all season? They're fantastic.
Yeah.
And they're much more fresh in in your memory and everything. So that could.
Haven't they
Help.
done on some years on Idol, I believe, where they pick the groups themselves? Or did I make that up in my head?
What do you mean? Are
I-
you saying that this is the first time that they pick the groups themselves?
No, but I think on past seasons they've been like you and you are gonna
Right.
be
I
a
feel
group.
like that's.
Really? I don't think so because I remember people like leaving groups and being like, all right,
Oh,
y'all
yeah, you're
crazy.
right. And then
you
they're
don't know
just
it's like to be a broke ass
switched.
musician because none of you are
Yeah,
musicians.
tweet
I
us
know.
what happens.
It's better if you
people.
don't do anything. That's what she said to that guy. Watch him do so good, by the way. The kid who was
I
having
know.
trouble
I felt bad
harmonizing
for
with
him.
I
Jessica
never
and
saw
the
him
other guy
before.
who
Because
quit.
there's a lot of singers that just can't harmonize. Not that
Yeah.
that's a good thing.
Not that that's
but
us.
like,
Yeah.
we are obviously very talented, as you heard at the beginning of
We
the
harmonize
show.
so good.
Was anybody surprised by the number of Southern accents in this episode?
Not really.
Okay, great. That's all I'm
I guess I
saying.
didn't
I mean,
really
but let us
notice.
know how you feel, please, about them Southern accents.
Obviously, my Southern pride, baby, all the way, except for Jessica.
From where are you from? South
North,
Carolina?
no,
North Carolina.
How dare you?
Kentucky, right?
North Carolina.
I want to give a shout out to Virginia.
Sure, great.
Okay, good.
I want to give a shout out to Virginia Woolf. Thank you for having your baby.
Jeffrey reads books or something. It's crazy, but we just watch TV. 'cause this is
His
AfterBuzz
glasses aren't even
TV.
real. I'm kidding.
These are also Axis. Oh my God.
Axis. You get the X.
Anyways,
So
but
do we
we're
have-
in for a good one next week.
This has been a little bit of a short episode because it was mainly drama and not so
okay
much
with that.
singing.
Right, so we didn't get to see any of the group performances, but it was
But that'll be
hectic.
tomorrow.
Yeah,
And then live show starts. We got some time still.
I think, yeah.
Because I think they're going to dwindle it down to 50 tomorrow.
They have to get down to 15. Can you believe that?
We were talking about timeline before. If you think about it, auditions were this summer, right?
Yeah.
So now it's been like 9 years since then. I'm just saying they probably have like at least a month off.
Yeah.
So
Well, and
like-
if you show up to this thing after your audition and you didn't do everything you could to like get your teeth fixed, run on the
So many
treadmill,
braces. Get your braces off. You're on live television.
get your voice on lockdown, then what's wrong with you?
What did the person on Twitter say? If you don't look like you shower,
We can't say that. I'll retweet it so y'all can see.
go to his Twitter and read it. Oh, follow me, everybody.
Do you guys want to get into predictions?
Sure.
I have none.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
I think that one girl's mom is gonna slap Jessica in the face.
Oh, I think she should.
I think
No, did you see it? She's like, "You're being rude right now."
I'm gonna go back in time and slap Jessica in the face,
I think you should.
and then I'm gonna
I'm
dye
gonna go
her
back
hair.
in time and slap the
Yeah.
talent show mom.
I'm
in the
going to
face.
predict, hopefully Jessica goes home, and hopefully, if you want to have pink hair, I'm all about that, but don't have like a little strand. That's like a trailer park strand of pink hair, right?
Wasn't your hair blonde last year?
Yeah,
And blue,
and blue.
not pink.
Yeah, about that.
I predict
Idiot.
that Paisley will make an appearance again. My girl.
I think they're
didn't
waiting
give it
for
up.
us, for her to wow us.
and we didn't see the cute hipster guy.
Oh,
the
yeah.
James Dean looking one. And you saw little pieces of him, but you just didn't hear him sing or anything.
And we didn't see Jillian Jensen.
Yes, everyone that we did like, they're gonna surprise us maybe
Tomorrow, hopefully.
Maybe they'll outshine their groups, and we'll see them.
Maybe
know.
they're all in like a superpower Destiny's Child group.
They probably are.
I hope so.
hope
I
so,
think
too.
at this point in the competition, I think it's going to be a very good season.
Oh, it
talent.
already is. Or even the show in general, though. Because even tonight, even when it gets a little trashy with the groups, it's so much better than any other season. And I
Yeah.
loved
It
it.
is so well produced. It's new. It's fresh, which was needed for American Idol.
And all
And
the
share that
haters-
with your friends.
Yeah, all
Don't-
the haters need to give it a chance.
Yeah, don't be ashamed.
I'll try anything twice.
You should love any show with the name America on it.
God bless
Yeah,
America.
we should go out on that. America
Yeah.
Idol.
American Idol.
And also, guys, don't forget, go to squarespace.com, promo code
American Idol.
for 10% off.
There you go. Don't forget, 10% off. You have to put in American Idol.
We'll be here next week.
Jeffrey.
I'm TBD, y'all. I'm traveling the
TBD.
country playing my music. You can download my album on iTunes. You can also follow me on Twitter at JeffMasters1. I'm also on Instagram, YouTube, Vimeo, Xtube, LinkedIn.
And you can follow me on Twitter at Stephanie Giorgi. That's Giorgi. On Instagram at Steffi with a Y, G47. Also on Monday, with my buddy here, we host
And
the
anyways,
Fosters.
you can find me.
The Fosters.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Jason Ikeler. And Steffi and I will be back in here next week.
Reppin' Team Spice.
And
Holla at your girl.
We'd like to thank our special guest, Justin Guarini,
One,
for coming
2,
in.
3. Seacrest out!
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.
Thank you for watching AfterBuzz TV on YouTube. For more of your favorite after shows and interviews, subscribe to our channel here, and be sure to share your opinion on the episode in the comment section below here. We'd love to see what you guys are buzzing about. Thanks again. Buzz you later.